No.
I'll finally get the loss I've been craving.
Okay, yeah, we're live. I was about to say, did you make sure to change the key?
I made sure to change the key.
Alright, we are live, so it would seem.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing, by the way?
Doing good.
It's good to hear.
Wow. Thanks for asking. I'm Gecko.
I said how.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ask that too, quite frequently.
Uh.
Yeah, buddy?
Anyway, let's just fucking get this started. Like
One second, I'm busy being told by like the Twitch that I need to not vape.
Speaking of needing to not vape, something segue. Hello, I'm Ballast. This is DBA Data Bounties, an offshoot of our game set in the Epithet / anime campaign tabletop RPG system. It is a spin-off of our main game of DBA, which is a quote-unquote tournament arc anime. It became a many different types of anime.
it became an anime.
Yeah, you know.
God,
In any case, DBA Data Bounties are an offshoot of it in that they are basically us being like, combat is fun. We are monsters. We like to beat the shit out of things. Let's do that and like not have it be theoretically where our characters might die, for the most part.
For the most part.
Unless you're Manda. It's fine.
Oops.
He's just in the hospital. Anyway. If
Besides,
you
that
wanna...
was his choice.
Exactly. Anyway,
yeah, that's his own fault.
if you want to be able to be made aware of characters theoretically going to the hospital and/or other things that we do, make sure to join Fine Dining, our Discord server.
Yeah, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. And speaking of going with, let's see who we are going to go into this bounty with.
Yo.
Gecko.
Wow. Hello, I'm Gecko, and I'm playing our funny little alternate universe gremlin, Duskinev. He's gonna borrow your kneecaps.
He desires your your kit. Or they desire your kit. And your driver's license.
Any pronouns are fine. They'll take anything you'll give them.
Out of curiosity with Duskinev, how does... Because, like, obviously I know that if you, like, do weird mechanics to override their question, it counts as no. What if they ask to borrow something that is non-transmittable?
Then it would not function and count as a no, I suppose.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Or it would cancel out and I'd get my action back.
I would lean more to that, considering it's not even a choice they're being offered, because it's, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they consciously say no, yes, and then something retroactively fucks it up, it does activate that.
Yeah. I understand that, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, speaking of consciously fucking up the segue, it's me, but not me is Penny.
Hi, I'm not Ballast.
Yeah. I'm right, she isn't.
I'm I'm streaming and I'm also playing Ren after quite a while since I had her appear last. She's even had an icon since then. I haven't done her token actions. I'm too lazy. I'm also playing Zelina, but not really. She's just sort of here. Wow, I have that box on? Alright, cool. She's kind of here as the shop as always. Or as usual now. Because, you know, it's fun. That's it. That's all I got.
You know who else has got stuff? Oh, Quinn. Introduce
Quinn.
yourself.
I had my dinner like an hour ago, ish. It's
Uh-huh.
it's nearly 3 my time. I'm doing great. Also, I just noticed something that I can't unsee that I need to share with the class, which is it might just be because the colors are different because Flux is kicking in, but it looks like Dr. Zelina has just like a fish eye to me, and I can't unsee Fish Zelina. My eyes have been cursed.
Hold on, hold on.
I see it.
No.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of worse, the bounty that we're doing tonight is one of mine that I've been run many times, the Ballast Brigade, where they just fight my characters.
Yeah.
We're
It's a good
this
bounty,
is
though.
this is the one where I'm playing the canon ones, cause fuck you. Anyway,
Anyway.
I'm just gonna go ahead
No
while y'all
couch, right?
while y'all determine your positions. I'm gonna determine my character's positions.
Oh, hey, this is a smaller one now. Interesting. I hadn't seen the small one yet.
Yeah, no, it was cut down because
It was fucking huge otherwise.
it was fucking incredibly large. Yes.
Let's start in a place I've never started before. Let's start just like over here.
Over where?
I'm gonna start
In
in
the
the
bottom right.
middle,
I
so
see, I
of the
see.
couch, so I can give Ballast the opportunity to have a character start on either side and instantly destroy me.
Oh,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are you going to be starting, Dusky Nev? Geckos, you're muted.
What do you mean? He's just at 380p. Or 323.
Gecko said three spaces back from the starting line. You
I'm
know,
just gonna
the starting line.
Yeah,
find a track, and y'all can roll initiative while I fucking get music.
sure. I also have a start of combat.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Oh, meh.
what?
Why the fuck are you on this initiative?
What? Why is she on this initiative? Oh, wait, no, I rolled initiative for her before. I just forgot to clear it, that's my bad. She has, it's not written in her kit, but she has a -2 in initiative, and I was making sure it was all working properly.
Can't
Uh-huh.
believe we're fighting meh.
Yeah, can't believe we're fighting meh.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna do my start of combat, which is my passive. Technically I can do it whenever I want, but I'm doing it at the start of combat. Ren doesn't have token actions. I'm gonna roll a 3 D11s.
The fuck is my goddamn one track I use?
Okay,
no.
2, 10, and 11.
There's fields of hope and dreams.
Please be 10's good. Okay, they're usable, they're not usable, they're usable, they're not usable. They're usable, they're not usable, they're not usable. They're usable. Okay. Well. I know who I'm picking.
Who would that be?
I'll put him in chat.
Well, Gecko is dead.
I believe Gecko's been murdered.
There it is.
She can't easily prefers. Rin can categorize her areas based on combat.
I haven't
rules,
done any categories yet.
I see, I see. Myrtle, the turtle,
Yep.
and
Military.
Military.
So this is pretty good. I haven't been completely cut off from all of my fucking characters, and I have a pretty good time. Yeah, I've got some pretty good ones I can access here.
Alright, let's just...
Reveal, my brain is refusing to read the second name.
What?
Yeah. It's Velatrace Seward. It
Yeah.
just doesn't matter. Let's just put Duskinev at 1, considering Gecko's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Short
Can't believe Gecko
descending.
fucking died. Did we even
and-
introduce Gecko? I forgot. Yeah.
Yes,
did.
we did. They went before you. Alright. Considering where I have them placed, you'll be able to see two of them. One of them is not in a place that you would be able to see.
So we have Solomon. who's near
Let's just
me.
put Dusky and Evan in the exact center since they weren't here to choose their actual positioning.
Alright.
Alright, so
Oh, look,
units.
it's
Oh, hey, Rahime! Wow!
Oh, hey, Mahime.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Good. Wait, we're fighting each other, aren't we?
I think so.
Well, that's, I guess, fun. Oh yeah, I'm first.
Yup.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, maybe Secret Ballast got a 20.
You can literally see my initiative rolls in the chat.
Yeah, that one's 2. Alright. I'm gonna close that.
I guess I might as well start out strong and just do the fancy unstoppable force on EI onto Vaihime because she started
Oh,
out
as an,
direct.
as an aside, she is in her lightning form currently for the sake of confirmation.
Well,
just to
good
say.
thing. A good thing I'm doing the one that guarantees that it's not going to be lightning. So I guess I believe unsheathed roll. Hey, look, it's a 6. Cool.
Alright. Roll me your attack damage.
So because I'm doing the unsheathed unstoppable force, would it be doubling the dice or doubling the result of the dice?
I would say it would be doubling the dice.
I will roll the base, but that is a 6.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Reduce
It
it
is
however
an
you want.
unnatural 6, it is, yes. Alright, so, I will offer you an exchange, Quinn, because you are correct. It's the one where it's not lightning. However, it is confirmed to be both metal and divine, both of which are properties that aren't necessarily good for you against Rahime. Would you like to just not hit and not have to take electrical backlash because it will be traveling up through your fucking sword, or would you like to deal a bippy of damage?
I guess I can just whiff it.
Alright, then
fine.
you just whiff it.
It's fine. It's only 3 stamina. I didn't need it.
Alright.
Cry.
Cry.
Yeah, no, you just kind of cut up the couch. Oh, damn. That was close.
I don't like this couch very much. I have bad memories of it.
Let me look at her inventory again. Yeah, first and foremost, she's going to take a move action, to use one of the things that she got from the bounty that she was in before, which is, welcome back, Gecko, because you took so long I put you at 1 initiative and put you in the center, because we were already starting.
I literally rolled initiative before I BOB'd.
You did not have your token selected, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring up the turn order prematurely, but
Alright, well, considering it's fine.
It was a 4.
There we go. Yeah, because it's not like it matters right now yet anyway, so there you go.
yeah. Well, you
Anyway.
brought it up.
Okay. She got the things that she bought from the Vroooooom store, but this wasn't bought. This was just, luckily, she got this one. She's going to use it as a movement action, and then she's going to take a free action. Let me just, yes.
That's a 6.
No. Yeah, no.
That's a 6.
I like how she practices with a puzzle box and then goes through another puzzle box.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's practice. All right. So it has 2 more uses before it gets fucking absorbed. All right. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. So she just kind of reaches into the box and pulls something out. So I have this weird tree I don't know what it does. It has one fruit. Would you rather I eat it, or would you want to eat it? This is to you, Eunice. She's asking if you want her to eat it or if you want to eat it.
It is a, it's a blue, almost grape-like fruit.
I'll eat it.
I'm not asking you.
I'm down for a grape.
Yeah, she'll pluck it and just, like, toss it in your mouth.
Ah.
So what happens, Finny?
Alright, let me give it to you.
I feel like this could be a very chaotic bounty. For no reason in particular.
Google is
Alright.
trying to stop me. Alright, here we go. This is very good for us.
Uh-huh. I mean, I assume so, but Rahime doesn't care. You know.
So, you get to eat the fruit of indulgence. Bluish fruit the size of a large grape tastes almost divine. When eaten, you'll grant the consumer 15 temporary max stamina for one session. It might cause an addiction to the fruit. It may change the boon gained from all that are eaten. 7 of this fruit may be stored at a time.
So I have to ask, because this is temporary max stamina, would it also influence for this session the amount of negative stamina?
Considering that it explicitly scales with that, yes.
Well, I don't know if like it counted temporary max stamina as like a separate bar and made
No, it's max stamina that you have, but it's only a temporary gain. It will go away after, is what it is effectively meaning.
Alright, so I would go to 39 and 36.
Yes.
Yep.
Huh.
So that's what that does. The third one is in a place where you don't know, it wouldn't be visible where they are effectively. So they're still in the jam layer. Well, that is interesting information to have. She kind of sweats as you fucking have a temporary fucking bulk out moment.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of horrifying.
Alright.
Did you give me drug grapes?
I don't know. That's the box. She shakes it at you.
The box is a
Did
box.
you give me drug grapes?
The box is a box.
The grapes could be anything, even the box.
I should
Anyway.
put a boat in the box. I mean, you know the epithet shipwright's in there.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think
no.
you've mentioned that out of character as opposed to a direct in character.
No, it
note
was one of
that
the
I've
ones you
mentioned.
learned. I specifically mentioned.
I see. I didn't
notes
write
on it.
that down. I'll do that later. Anyway, so what am I gonna do with my main action? That's the question. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, she's going to then just pull out a magic broom, and then she's gonna whack you with it.
With what? A 7?
Maybe. Let's see. Specifically, it will be doing. This is all the text that will matter, because this is another one of the things she got from your realms. So Rahime is considered magical, so it deals 7. Rahime maybe would be channeling electricity through it, so it deals an additional 2. So this is a 9 damage weapon she's swinging at you with, theoretically on a 7.
No.
That's a 15.
Okay, but what if she didn't? I'm gonna unroll.
Yeah, sure. Rin's turn.
Alright.
Our failures to do acts is just making this just a objectively friendly couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That doesn't help me. I've got a lot of things I can do. Alright, I am... I forgot I had this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna spend 2 stamina. Let me just check range. Alright, that should be in range with what I intend to do. To use assorted armories.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, this is a 1 cost, sorry.
Sure.
I'm creating a weapon that is a profile between my 2, and then since it's successful, do I still... Why would I have a +2 on this one? It's a 7.
Probably Deluxe, I would assume.
Yep. She was the last one in there. Alright, yeah, so this is a 7, so I'm gonna make 2, I'm gonna combine 2 weapons. The 2 weapons I am going to combine are... Delphi's Fire the Cannons.
Okay.
And also... that would be funny. Yeah, sure. And, Rebellion. Dante's sword.
Where did she get these profiles from?
Captain Delphi was from the thing that I played her in, because there was the backup brawl thing. And then Rebellion, I think, was summoned in that bounty.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm combining them, and I'm spending 1 stamina so I can basically use it immediately on someone.
Yeah, attacking with it directly on someone.
So, yeah, what I want to do is, just, you know, fire... I mean, it's a combination, so, and it's Dante's Devil Trigger, so I guess I want to fire a sort of, like, Devil Trigger powered-up cannonball at Solomon.
Alright, so what are its stats?
Its stats would probably, yeah, because this is something that Zanza made. You can use the average of the stat totals between your pendulum profiles and turn them into points to divvy up the armaments and weapons, assuming yeah. So it's probably like, considering I can telekinetically modify it, I'm gonna or use it. I'm gonna say 3 range and like 8 damage. I think is about right for the averages. I probably have more points than that to spend, considering Delphi's thing is 10 range, but like, I didn't work out averages.
Sounds good to me. Go ahead and give me an attack roll then, if you spend the additional stamina.
I will be.
Alright, make sure to take both your costs.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah, no, Solomon is just going to, for flavor, he's taking out his sword, because is it like a increased cannonball, or is it more like a sword with a cannonball's velocity?
I would say it's more like a sword with a cannonball's velocity.
Alright, that's what I thought, I just wanted to confirm. He's using the ability, but for flavor, he's taking out his own sword and trying to parry this.
Yeah.
That will fail. So you were thinking 8 damage?
Yeah, 8.
Alright, and you were giving it 3 range, right?
Yeah, 3 range,
that
but
is...
considering
I understand. That's really weird that you can...
Yeah.
What a weird upgrade.
Technically, this would be in the form of, like, a coat that fires, like, swords at the speed of cannonballs. That's, like, the aesthetic.
Yeah. I would say, including his cost, he's going to take a total of 6 instead of that.
Yeah, that's
considering.
Fair. And then the coat would return to me. You know, Ren is just wearing it.
Yeah. Are you gonna take a move action, or?
I am going to do so, yes. She's gonna just sort of float up here. Her movement is
Alright.
5, that's enough, and just so you know, I have the I can hover. And I don't really feel like using my bonus action, so yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Solomon's turn. Solomon is not really the best fucking person for someone immediately fucking running away. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna just stand over here. He's going to do some minor stretches, and then, you know, because you fucking did this, he's going to then fleet-foot maneuver. Yep, that will work. So he just does some minor preparation, and then he fucking blurs towards you.
Alright. Now, he's very fast, right?
Yes.
So it's probably pretty hard to, like, do anything to this, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
But, if I have enough reaction speed, I'm gonna use Delphi's, ability that I have, to create 2 ships with a tether between them to trip him up.
Alright. So, let me see. He was, like, over here, right?
I think he was here or here.
Alright.
On one
Where
of
are
the
you
sides of the
trying
lines.
to create the chords?
It would just be, basically, she'd create, like, one ship on this side, one ship on this side, and they'd both go down at the same time, and just trip him up whenever they meet.
Alright. Now, keep in mind, he has a total of 10 movement speed
Yeah.
currently.
I mean, I'm hovering 3 feet
So-
off the air, so, like, if he trips and slides along the ground, he'll go under me.
I don't think you understand how much velocity he is carrying currently. He would be sent flying towards you, not necessarily making his aim better. I'm going to give him disadvantage on his attack roll, because he's probably flying past you. But you understand what I'm saying.
I
in
know what
this
you're saying,
scenario.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to say, considering you did just kind of fuck up his legs with that, he does take 2 damage from that. But he ends up basically fucking... Not intentionally, but does the fucking samurai thing of, like, goes past someone and they get fucking slashed.
Yeah.
And then I will say, let me double check his damage with his sword. Okay, yeah, no, you're gonna be taking a total of, including cost, I'm gonna say you're gonna take a total of 6.
Alright, well, I've already taken that. The cost will take 5.
Yep. And Duskinov.
Really now? Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not your turn. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The other person got a 2. The other person got a 2, so yeah, no, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. See, I was expecting someone below that. Above that, sorry. Alright. Duskinov glances around. Now, I have to just repose this real quick. Cool. You know, they have the eyes of the beholder. Beyonder, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 blah. True sight, epithet sight. All that. I imagine their eyes glint curiously at the power box as it's shook around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably.
Fixates on it like, what the fuck? Do they understand? By the way, Penny, anything inherently with their enhanced knowledge vision? Or is
the
it
thing with how
very
this effect is written is that you're able to read people's powers. This is more of an artifact, so I don't know how much it translates at your current proficiency, you know?
It's basically power analyzing, so he can best.
It's
Great.
I understand that, but specifically it specifies the proficiency of any one they see and get a description of their capabilities, etc.
I
Because
would,
Yeah.
it's this version at current at least is specified of people, not anything. You know.
yeah, I would say.
I think you
that's-
could still attempt, but it's just not inherent.
Yeah, I think it requires a roll minimum.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They're like
Yeah, yeah.
interested.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna say on a 14, what you can tell is that this thing is fucking, existentially horrifying.
I imagine, as a living epithet, there'd be a certain level of fear that would creep.
Yeah,
in.
you can tell. I'll say this. You can look at it, you almost feel like it looks back at you. You feel like if you go near it as a living epithet, it might want you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Anyway, so. Would Duskina be able to scramble over like bookshelves and shit?
I would say so. Yeah.
Their little scrambled little body, just like at all times eyeing down the parabox with like a narrowed eyes, scrambles over the over the bookshelf. You know that there's a third person in.
Yes, I'm
Looks
aware.
around.
All right.
They're not here.
Give me a perception check. I know that you have your true sight, but this is just a matter of line of sight sort of deal. You
Yeah,
card,
well,
card,
true sight
card.
can't. It's not X-ray vision.
know? Yeah. Give me something that's slight bit more polarized.
In the car,
Alright,
in the
sure.
car, in the car, in the car.
They're in the car.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
you see,
God.
you see like you see a slight movement of black in the car. Well, listen, I
Alright.
like the car. Okay.
It's really funny.
It is funny.
It still gets me how this is supposed to be like a track, but it's just like I do not read that asset as anything like that.
Like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait for next turn with Duskane that gets hit by the car.
Alright. So I
maybe.
guess first of all, Duskinov is going. Let's see.
Pal has attached himself to the car.
Oh, imagine. Alright.
I'm the driver.
Oh yeah, I found out what he's gonna do. So
I
game-
wonder if Enev would try to borrow Pal being a fucking leech or not. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I need. The thing is, Duskinov can turn it on and off. Like they
I know, that's why I said I wonder that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, anyway, so
Man, that would be
to my
so
turn.
weird because that would mean that there would be nothing forcing Pal to not be able to move on his own and shit. What are you wanting?
Okay, so I'm trying to make a potion. They hold out their hand and they're trying to make essentially a let's go with DR potion.
All right, and
So
also
like a
for
magic
sake of it,
armor.
determine your potions before you roll, just to confirm again.
Yeah, I mean I was trying to, but
All right, and yeah, I'll say it'll be a 2DR potion.
neither. Yeah, they're just
Are you
gonna
gonna
drink that
drink
then.
it immediately? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me the D3.
Yep. 3. What a handy ability.
Yeah. All right. Is that your turn, Duskino? Or are you gonna take swift action, or is it you? Are you good?
What is my swift action? Oh, you know what? They know they're in the car. Levels the crossbow at the car. Tunk.
You managed to dent the front bumper.
Yeah, there's a slight issue. So when the arrow impacts with something, it releases a burst of acid.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's not gonna
so-
immediately eat through the car, but yeah, no, you get acid on the car. I don't know what you want from me.
yeah, let's see how powerful it is. The car gets 2 erosion.
Wow.
Sure.
Useful.
Is
It
that your
is
turn, buddy?
specifically anything adjacent, so you know.
The inside is not considered adjacent.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Yep, that's it.
All right.
Oh, and for future reference, I have as a free action, it's gonna slot in the riddle thing.
Gotcha. Give me a second. I never determined what they have currently, and yeah, we'll say that one for the sake of ease. So this person is going to use a free action. Duskina, you see a much more noticeable thing, especially with your eyes, of a green aura flaring to life of epithet energy inside the car.
Damn, it's not Racer E.
No, it's not Racer E. Good suggestion though. I might go for that next time. Let me just make a note.
If
Alright.
Aaron pops out of this fucking car, we're all dead.
Aaron's not good yet.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, you're right. We are all dead though, if we were.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, considering he doesn't have access to specific fruits anymore. Regardless. Where was I? Right, okay, yeah, no. That is a character who is associated with green. However, they are a class 3 character, Quinn. I wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I have been saying that I wanted to lose.
Yeah, but not the other two didn't. You have to keep that in mind, Quinn. Anyway, this person's just gonna roll down the window, and then they're gonna use an ability. Let's see. It's just,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
let me just,
It's the other green one.
it's the other green.
No.
They
You
roll
did-
back up the window. Listen, I chose the characters before you locked in Duskina. That's on you.
Fuck.
And that is good enough to have the clone act immediately. Let me take the cost for her, which is reduced because she currently activated Epiphany. Let's see. All right, yeah, no. I'm just gonna
She have an
wander. One of the abilities that Ramos had is titled Epiphany.
Oh, and you copied that.
Yeah.
I see. Interesting.
It's specifically, it's not the direct epiphany mechanics from GS. It was one of the more like tossed around ideas,
Right.
specifically, which is just it decreases epithet strain.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, this clone is going to stab you, Duskina.
Oh no.
And Sosu gains a proficiency. I swear to God, I don't have your upgrades written, girl. Don't fucking crit.
I mean, that was a clone? I don't know.
A clone directly created by her epithet,
That's
which is
fair.
still being controlled by the epithet. It's one of the situations where this is explicitly as direct of an epithet usage that it makes sense I would still ramp her
No,
off,
that's
you know?
valid. That is fair.
Okay.
It is an emulation of herself.
Where the fuck is her name?
Duskina is gonna try something at the very least,
Does not include crits and crits
even if it's futile.
for some reason.
So this is probably not gonna matter. But Duskina hops up, glances over at the Solomon, who's currently a blur. Hey, Purple Man, can I have your anytime?
Alright, give me a second. The thing with... it's going to be counted as a no, but the thing is, like, Solomon does not fucking know any shit that's going on right now because of the fact that he's fucking supersonic speed, so it
well-
would just be a no.
I don't know if it would be a no then, or if it just would cancel out and no cost.
I
No.
think
It's either... I'll
They can't
let
be-
you decide how you want it to
Oh.
be rolled.
Actually, it has happened in the past. In his appearance, if they can't like hear, it's sort of the intent is at least established via like the epithet.
Okay, well,
How-
if that's the case, Give me a second. I'm just moving Insosus into Crit's plate because it wasn't there for some reason. All right.
That's fine.
Let me look at Solomon's sheet.
It's the 2-cost sword buffing,
The parry.
like hardness.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to then, in that case, you're going to get the concept of a willing no.
Understood. I'll take that cost.
Alright,
And then
so what
I'll
is
roll.
it that he takes as backlash for that then?
He just suffers a -2 on the next roll.
Gotcha. I'll mark that down.
Each no, which I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
that's done,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. 2.
And I'll add that to my rejected pile.
Yep. Let me get back on the combat theme, and you're going to be taking it after DR, because it is typeless DR, so it doesn't matter. You're going to be taking 10 after DR, specifically,
Ooh,
because it is a
10
6
after,
Yeah, it's a 6 base, so it's 6 times 2 minus 2.
Mhm. Good thing I put that DR there.
Yep.
Whew.
Let's see. Let me get back onto the combat theme. All right. Anyway, now that it's been confirmed of who is in there, let me just go into Junior and put her on the map layer.
What was Solomon's last name?
Kara, Qara.
Yep.
Yep. Let me just make the fucking car wider. That way I can actually just have her in one of the fucking spots.
Wide.
Fucking, I hate Roll20 grids so much.
Yeah.
It's just a very big car. Don't worry about it.
The biggest car I ever saw.
Anyway, there. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna take her move action and start driving. She's played GTA. Yeah, she's played GTA. Let's go 1, 2, 3,
Hit him with the car.
4,
The fucking
5, 6.
fucking Doug bits start happening.
Oh fuck! I need to be keeping track of the bits. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, you do need to be keeping track of this.
Let me see. So I just dealt 10 with that, right? Let me just note that on Insosus. 1, 7. Solomon dealt 5 to you, right?
Solomon.
Because it was 6
Yes,
including
it was
cost,
5.
1 cost, so 5. Yep. All right. Fragments.
So you get 3, I believe.
Moonlight. Yes. 3. Let's see. Black. Alright. Okay. There we go. And Sosu just breaks down the door and makes a "Honey, I'm home" joke. Now that's her turn. Eunice.
I'm gonna not do the EI strike version of this because I'll go with the one. Actually, I will choose to at minimum make it unholy, because that doesn't conduct because necrotic energy doesn't conduct electricity. So
You are
I'm gonna
correct.
try to smack her with one of those with another
I'm gonna make a character that specifically uses necrotic electricity.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly. They're in the asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try to use unstoppable force again. Neat.
So you're just doing a base unstoppable force?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, all right.
Oh god, there are doors on this map.
Yes, there are.
Well, there's one door left.
She's going to attempt to use Door to Saturn.
guess the
Just
car
as its
doors.
base, I understand it has disadvantage. I will roll that afterwards. All right. Sorry, Quinn, you had to be quicker on the upkeep. It's fine. That was disadvantage. You didn't get hyper-cucked.
I don't even want to get mildly cucked, so I'm gonna unroll the 9 as well.
Alright. Go for it. Alright. So we'll be doing 12, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you do 12.
Cool.
Ow! That
I'm
hurt.
sorry,
Very
it was
interesting.
going friendly, but like we do kind of need to do this. It's fine. You'll get to land a good one on me.
Speaking of,
Yeah, no, that's why I said it.
are you gonna call it before I roll?
Well, let me know when you're about to roll, because I know like last turn you did a bit of like unrelated futzing around.
That's the sort of combat special of Raihime where I have to get in my box roll before anything else. So it's
Well,
just that'll be the first thing.
I feel like I feel an 18 coming.
Yeah, no, she's gonna try to fucking whap you with her fucking broom.
Whack!
That's a 10. You take 9 damage.
Say, the nice part of the black dice is I don't know how close to an 18 I was.
Well, now.
Alright, well, if you're gonna be like that, then I guess I'll just, Raihime just fucking zoops. Ren.
Well, firstly, you have quite interesting capabilities, sir.
Me? Or, oh, you're talking to him. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna use Collector's Piece, learning Solomon's current proficiency and choosing one of the abilities that I've seen them use, which of course is gonna be the Fleetfoot, Featherfoot?
Fleetfoot maneuver.
Yeah, Fleetfoot maneuver. Yeet.
Alright, so...
All this does
Does
is just
this...
add it to my profiles.
Alright, so this doesn't, like, alter Solomon in any way, right? It's just you getting information?
Yep, I just get information.
Alright, he's currently at 28, and I'll post the
Yo,
ability
that means
type
I
for
can
you.
use him! I also get to learn his weapon as well.
Yep. It's a sword. I'll copy it.
Solomon... Q-U-A-R-A?
Q-A-R-A.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was
just car. And here is his sword.
Cool. Thank you. Let's put that in there.
If you hadn't rolled a 7, if you had rolled below a 10, I was gonna say no, considering it's a bit of a blur. And you're like, you're like, God damn it, I can't track him.
He's too fast! yeah, no, I get it.
Also, there's a boss in need of fighting.
Oh, bro, I don't have admin powers. I don't know. DM Soleil, what do you want from me?
Mal.
Anyway.
So
That
they
cost me
still
one.
online.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, they're in the chat above.
Anyway.
I would do it myself, but I can't because it'll lag everything up. Anyway, what I'm now going to do, because I have my cape weapon that I could use if I wanted to. It'd be funny if I used super mines. Oh god,
Yo,
actually.
you should use the Fleetfoot maneuver.
Well, here's the thing, actually.
You can't use it immediately because you just used a main action, didn't you?
That was a bonus action.
That's a bonus action?
This is my talent.
Damn. That's fucking good.
Yeah, for a -1, it's pretty good.
What the fuck? That's such easy copying.
Yep, it is. God, I'm so... I wish I had some of my other profiles because I'd love to fuse the Fleetfoot maneuver with some of my dumb shit that I have. But I can't. So instead I will... honestly... it's already gonna do... 2 turns since move pass. He's can't see his bonus attack. Any abilities except for his basic attack. Oh, except for his basic attack. My basic attack's pretty fucked right now. Weird that it's a cannon, but
Keep in mind that it's because you're swinging along the path, so
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how efficient that would be
Yeah, no,
with a
if I had Delphi's
cannon.
other ability that lets me, like, slide along the ground, I'd be using that. Anyway. Okay. What I'm gonna do, honestly, I'm just gonna go and fire the cannons at him. Honestly, I'm not gonna go crazy with it. That's a 1.
That is a 1. I'm gonna say you take 2 damage.
Alright.
However, you do get a fragment of moonlight because you did damage to yourself.
Yo, I do! Considering the weapon is like a weird construct, would it be damaged or broken in any way?
Nah, I was just assuming I was gonna be misfire is all that happened.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go... yeah, that's valid, honestly. She probably just, fired a sword into herself accidentally.
It's more like you fired it up,
3.
but like your wrist was too close to the cannon edge, and so some of the gunpowder shot through you and so on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stand right next to Ren.
To who?
Not Ren.
Ren.
I am Ren. Hold on. No,
Rem save Rem. I love Trigon. That's my
1,
favorite
2,
anime.
3.
Not my
4.5.
favorite. It is up there.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right here so that I'm roughly about equidistant to Raihime and Solomon. As in, like, Solomon to us. So he might attack her instead of me.
Bro, the way this ability works, I need to confirm with Kakuma. I don't think Solomon knows where either of them are right now. I think she's just fucking. He just goes fucking weird, wacko right now.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing with it is, it's now Solomon's turn. Solomon knows that there's a fucking statue right here, and that would be a bad thing to run into. So he's going to take one of his 2 turns for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, so that's 7, and he's gonna fucking run up the goddamn pillar. And then basically once he gets like at 8, he's going to just fucking kick off of it, roughly where he remembers you being, so like over here. So more likely than not, he would be aiming in this direction than this direction for the sake of confirmation before he rolls. Technically, this has a -2 to it. That's a 12. It's fine. And yeah, he just fucking launches himself where he thought you were. He will pay his upkeep, and he's just gonna fucking slash where he thought you were. Yeah, no, he would have fucking got your ass.
Oh, look, there's the 18.
Yeah. But that's his turn. Duskina.
Okie dokie. Duskinev got heckin' stabbed. And Zoso is in a car, just partially through a wall in front of them. Alright. Can Duskinev jump into the car?
She rolled up the window.
Alright. Can Duskinev bone chakra him through the window
Yes.
and then jump into the car?
Yes.
What did I do to bone chakra? Oh dear.
Are you trying to go into the back seat or the front seat?
Front seat.
Alright, that's what I figured. Just want to make sure.
Doink. Oh, I'm talking about. Sorry. I was working on macros. Doink.
It's like
yeah, no, you managed to crack and shatter open enough of the glass so that it's open. You might take some damage if you didn't have DR, but you have DR, so you could try to scrungle into the window if you've booked for it.
It's like a
Just
fucking
kind of just throws
GTA
the
hijack.
Yeah, just bursts in, trying to like kick Insosu out. So they're gonna move into the car at least with,
Alright.
with a little leap.
Give me a roll to scrungle.
Scrungle!
Alright. And Sosa doesn't like you scrungling, so she's gonna Kaizo block the window as you put your head in it. Alright.
Give me that anytime, please.
No.
Alright, well that makes this easy. I don't even need to post it.
Yeah, no. Let me just take 2. So I'm going to say you fucking bonk your head into the goddamn window.
Wait, I've asked you for something before, and you retroactively
Right. So I think this would be technically the second time you've asked her for something. So
yes,
then.
this
Yep.
that would be a -4. Yeah.
Yep.
And if it's a roll that's like currently being resolved, I believe it can reduce that roll.
Would you want it to apply to this roll, or would you want it to be applied to our next roll?
This roll.
All right.
Current
I'll say
roll-
you can
yeah.
escalate with the Kaizo block then.
Alright, yeah.
Considering.
Hit it for coins, hit it for coins, hit it for coins.
Yeah, I want coins.
No.
Oh no.
That doesn't grant prof because it was an escalation, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get some coins, but you're not in the fucking car. You know what? Let's see it. Let's see how many coins you get.
Ding.
That would grant proficiency, though. All right, yeah, you get 20 coins, an equivalent of $100.
For some reason, I don't feel satisfied.
We fucking look at our goddamn grade stock to see, to make sure.
I was gonna have a little look at her, right? Directly in the eyes through the car.
And then just does some vague whistling, like, oh, I didn't see anything. Ooh, doo, doo, doo.
Knocks on the non-existent window. Hello, can I have your ability? The one that you use to make clones? Wait, have I asked for that one before? Is that the one I asked before?
I believe so, yes.
Dang, alright, can I have that ability that reduces epithet strength, please?
You mean increases? Oh, reduces backlash.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one.
Okay. Let me just warn you, kid, because,
You can just say no.
I'm not necessarily gonna say no. It's just like last time that you did this and something weird happened, that would happen again.
No response. Yes or no?
I will. If you want me to say no, I could say no. But the question I have to ask you is, she looks at you dead serious. Let me switch to a more at your side. Where the fuck? No. Fucking.
Alright.
Roll 20.
Oh boy.
There we go.
This video is so
I
fucking good.
don't appreciate copying copiers, because, like, that's stupid. So if you have any copies that you currently have that you want to keep, that wouldn't really... It wouldn't be too good for you if you did that. So do you want me to say no, or do you want me to say yes?
I didn't understand much of what you said there, but I think you called me stupid, which isn't a very nice thing to say to people, did you know?
I know. My point stands. Do you want me to say no, or do you want me to say yes? Because if I say yes...
Say no.
No.
Alright, you erupt in abrasions.
Yeah, she fucking cuts fucking erupts from all across her, and she's like, this is fine. I just wanted to warn you. That way you didn't pout if something bad happened. So she gains 9 bleed, yes?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Can't ask for that again, though. But she does have a lot to ask for, so...
I mean, not currently, not anymore. The only things that you can ask for currently are, that passive, her game preservation is passive, her basic weapon forms, and talents, because I think you've already asked for all of her abilities. I think you might be able to ask for subspace items. The thing is, she has limited copy slots that she has active as well, so she doesn't have any active copies that you can ask for right now anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so is that your turn, Dusky Nov?
Yeah, just noting that down. Alright, good lord. I think it's a bonus action, movement. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Alright, so your DR ticks down to 2 more rounds.
Yep.
The clone is going to stab you through the back.
Cool. Yeah, very cool.
Bloodborne backstab.
Alright, you take 4 damage.
Before. Would you like me to help with that? Or would you
I would
rather
not like it help backstab me. No, just.
Would you rather me
yeah.
attempt to save you from something else?
No, I'd like help with this.
All right, I will do my best.
Oh, no,
let me check.
she also has with mods, which you could technically try to copy as well, but that's not really a good ability for you to copy because it requires previous mechanics.
Let me check my stuff.
Poor Reno.
Okay, you're too far away from that. So instead, I will, well, I believe, it's time for a jam session.
Give me a second. I'm currently updating Ensosu's school doc.
Yeah, she's just gonna fire a ball of lightning at the Insosu clone.
Alright.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. Anyway, alright, let's see. Were you gonna call too? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Damn.
They couldn't mechanically call because they've already used their call, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Alright,
I just love that Ren pulls out a guitar. It's not shredding.
let me see, let's see. Let me look at how that ability works again. Let's see. Add or alter about up to 10. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to use blank with mods on Epiphany. So she's gonna take 9 for this first and foremost, because bleed. And it then halves rounding down per action, right? Is how it works?
I believe so.
Alright. So let me just mark that as 4. She's going to try to use this on Epiphany, so that it can reduce costs by 3 to a minimum of 0. Basically just changing the values of its 2 of its values is all she's doing, which means that it's not going to be that hard, but it probably will be kind of expensive considering. So let's see. Yeah. So in that case, Epiphany reduces its cost by 3 to a minimum of 0, which would be applied after this. So she'll be taking I'll say a solid 6 cost? No, I'll say 7. And then, because that was her bonus action, she's going to take her main action and create a clone. Which is going to cost her 1, and then 4 damage.
And then fail?
And then fail, but that's fine. It was only a 1 cost.
Yep, Eneb should keep track of the damage they're doing with the bleed.
They've currently done 14, so you can gain 7.
Yeah. Usually I wouldn't count it for statuses, but considering it's through Eneb's weird copy stuff,
Yeah.
I'm counting it for this.
Don't show.
And considering it's just the continuation of prior momentum, I'm not going to say it takes damage for driving the car, considering her foot was already on the pedal. So Eunice, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Well, to be fair, I'm on a couch. Would it not just push the couch?
Yeah, we'll see how the momentum travels.
It's also a sports car. It could just fling the couch into the air. Go underneath.
Alright. That's not polarizing enough.
Obviously, what you gotta do is roll a contested roll for the couch.
Yeah.
Alright, sure, I'll give the couch a contested roll against that 19. And I'll give it advantage, because effectively it had advantage. Alright, so now it has to escalate against the couch and the
Against
car.
the couch?
The car's the first roll, couch is the second roll.
Come on, couch. Damn it.
Alright, so, you lost the escalation, my friend.
The couch takes 7 damage and Sosu gains 4.
So yeah, no, Eunice, I'm gonna say you take, 9 damage.
This is not how
And Sosu
physics
gains
works.
4. Fuck you. We're in a simulation, who cares about physics?
And Sosu gains 5, I'm pretty sure it's running up still.
Oh yeah, it does, you're right. Thank you. Alright, and so I forget, the bleed also just halves rounding down at the end of the turn as well, right?
I also believe so as well, yeah.
Alright.
Because it's a way of, like, fucking up action economy.
In which case, that is her turn, so Eunice, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna EI Unstoppable Force and Sosu through the window.
Alright.
No.
Alright, I'll give the car a contested roll.
If it rolls a 1, it's split in half.
Alright. Yeah, no, you cut into the car, and part of it is slightly eaten away because of the acid. So I'll say that you basically just break down the car. It's not going to be able to move anymore. But it doesn't actively do damage. It's more like you just fucked. You hit it in the wrong way. It didn't hurt it, but it's just like, oh, actually, no, and it just stops.
Yeah, and that's my entire turn.
Yep. Rahime's turn.
So what
I guess
do you
I'll-
do?
Lightning and stuff. Well, it depends on the box, though.
Interesting.
It's weird. Anyway,
She's writing in a book.
I'm just gonna whack you with a broom, okay?
I'd rather you didn't, but alright.
Just gonna whack you with a broom. She fails. You know what? You're right. She's gonna spend 3 stamina to make lightning clones.
Well,
Let's see. I should make a fucking lightning clone handout so I can just drag this out, but it doesn't matter that much.
yeah.
Just so you know, the lightning clones have visible hit points.
They don't have hit points, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I think
Well
we
enough.
No, it's
It
just that
gives
we
you
can-
a vague idea of how much she has, but like
Yeah.
I don't care. Alright. I'm gonna have them have a held action for if Ren does some fucky shit, I guess. I don't know, man. And then she's just gonna fucking dash through you so that you take 2 and then run past.
Alright.
Ren.
Well, I get the feeling this is going to be a futile effort, but
Yes, the clones say
not you.
slightly out of simultaneum.
But I do believe you mentioned something about game preservationists and such like that. I am a sort of everything preservationist. And one thing I'm going to try and preserve is people. In terms of knowledge about them. So I'm going to try and use Collector's Piece on Insosu's clone. I know I have to roll against the Epithet, but I want to at least try.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing specifically?
So
Because that might not matter for Invaders Must Die. Because the thing is, the reason Enev had to roll against it is because it was removing it specifically.
that's fair. Basically, what it does is it she basically records their like she records information of them effectively into a book.
Yeah,
and then
you're using that on the clone, yes?
the clone ability.
Oh, okay, you're using that on holographics. Okay.
Because the idea is that, she basically records things that she's seen about people, and then she can refer to it later to use the corresponding ability that she gets, as well as the weapon, potentially.
Yeah, okay. In which case... God, that's fucking insane that that's just a bonus action.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like, what? Why is that a one-cost bonus action? Alright,
It's 2019 Sansa, that's why.
Yeah. Alright, so would you get both forms of her basic attack, or one?
How does her basic attack work?
Specifically, the base character sheet, it is a hard light sword that she can create, and then it got an upgrade where she can, instead of making a hard light sword, she can make a hard light gun.
I think it would be both, because I get it.
I figured so, because it isn't.
Proficiency.
Yeah, I assume so, but I just want to confirm. In which case, for your records, she's at 49 proficiency.
Alright.
Which I need to mark myself.
I'll put down. What's her last name actually? Sorry.
Maneru. Maneru.
Thank you. 49.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's basic attack. And here is holographics. Copy.
I wasn't sure if I would have to roll against the epithet for this.
No, because the thing is, specifically, you only have to roll against the epithet if you are attempting to change or alter her epithet.
This is just...
Which is why it's... Like, if you're doing mind control stuff on ensue, so you don't have to worry, but if you try to do mind control stuff on the clones, because they are epithet constructs still, it counts as augmenting the epithet, which is why... Or if you try to steal from the clones.
Yeah, makes sense. And then, this is going to be pretty fucked up. So, the idea is that you pay cost equal to how many clones you make?
No, you don't. You can only make one clone at a time, and it is a 4-cost main action.
Okay, it's just with the...
It is a very, very inefficient clone, because clones are busted.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So all your powers. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, right? But I'm going to use double fusion to create a clone that is currently in the Fleetfoot maneuver. I'm gonna make a Fleetfoot clone of Ren.
Alright, so how does the fusion thingy work? What?
I cast a composite ability that combines the aesthetic of both of the corresponding abilities, and the cost is the cost of both combined.
You do realize that would be 7 cost, right?
Yes.
Go for it.
I just think it's cool and I want to try it.
Yeah.
So I'll take 7.
Alright. Now, I'm afraid that would count as some fucky shit.
It would,
you
yes.
agree correctly? Alright, they're all just going to run through you, first and foremost.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6 total.
Rahime getting clones is so fucked up.
And then, let's just, they're all just going to strike you with fucking thunder. I'll say I'll do another 6 total. Actually, I'll say it's more stun locking you, so you don't take any more damage, but you'll get the clone, but it's at 1 stamina.
In that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Jam Session to create a pillar of lightning around me to act as a magnet for it, so that I don't get hit and therefore the clone doesn't get hit.
That's not how, because the thing is, Raigeki comes from above, so you wouldn't really be able to.
It allows me to either take him in the form of a pillar that extends skyward, or I'm basically trying to make it a lightning rod.
You're trying to make a counter lightning bolt to
Yes.
strike them away. All right, go ahead and roll.
She's doing consistently pretty good this time.
Let me update Rahime's totals first and foremost, because that's 6 to you. Where the fuck is her dog? There it is. Alright. Three. Alright, I'll say that the clone is instead at, I'll say it's at 5.
I'll take that. If you could copy me.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Copy.
And
Paste.
disconnect my stamina.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Let's see.
I assume it's 5 out of 8.
I'm saying that this is basically interrupting you from using the ability, so it's at 5 out of 5 instead.
Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Let's see. And then, let's see, P. There we go, Penny. Yes. Save settings. Alright, you should have control of this.
Cool. I do. Alright, they're in a... Do they have any movement or no, because of the thing?
I'll say, what's your base movement?
5.
I'll say they have 6 that they can move.
Alright, and can they take any actions?
I'll say it will have a -3, but yes.
Okay, well, Ren and Clone Ren know that Solomon is in the this direction, so whoop.
Alright.
And I'll roll for my basic attack, which, you know, is conveniently a sword. That's a 5. God damn it, Delaxphy.
That is a... Okay, so that's a,
It's a 5.
7 minus 3, so that's a 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and the way I made it with the clone, this was intended, I'm hoping the clone plays the upkeep instead of me.
Oh, I mean, yeah. It's the one having to deal with the stress of the effect, so yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Because that's, you know, because if one of Ensosa's clones uses an upkeep ability, they would have to pay the upkeep, so yeah. Alright. Solomon's turn. Speaking of paying upkeep, no. He's going to deactivate the ability.
You know, that's fair. I didn't actually move, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sorry.
Because I was just gonna get out of the way of people.
Yeah, no, I mean, I figured. Yeah. Solomon just fucking slows down, sees Ren dashing at him. Oh, I see. He's just going to fucking stab you through the chest.
Too fast.
I'll say I'll do 1 damage. Odd to see my own maneuver used against me.
It's even weirder because she's floating.
Yeah, because he knows how this technique works and how it has the blind spot of you can only turn twice, he's going to literally just step around you and be in your blind spot that you wouldn't be able to reach.
Wow.
Dusky.
Okay, Duskinev is not feeling too hot right now. So... Let's see. I think I just finished my last bone weapon macro. God. Alright, so they're gonna Bippy out here? Maybe not. Maybe 1 space closer. Hold on. Yeah. So they're gonna Bippy out here.
Okay.
There. And then... actually, yeah, no. But never mind. Change your plan. Run up that way. Toil and trouble. Fast healing potion.
Alright. Yeah, I'll say it'll be a fast healing 1 potion.
Alright. Bonus action.
Yep.
So, D3. 2.
Okay, it's a
Alright.
positive at least.
Yeah. Net positive of
1.
All right. Are you gonna do anything else?
Alright. And then take this down. 1. Then. Main
No,
action.
it was the middle one that you would need to take down, right? Because was it a 3DR or a 2DR one?
It was 2DR.
3D.
You said 2DR.
It was
3DR.
3 rounds, not. Yeah.
Alright. Well. Let's swap those then.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so. I don't believe there is anything else that Duskino can actually do. So that's it.
Okay.
Do you not? Oh, wait,
Oh,
no, toilet trouble's
yeah.
a main action.
All right. And
It's a
Sosu's
shame that drinking.
Sosu's going to open the car door, taking 1 bleed, stepping out. -1. Let's see. And then let's go with. Yeah, no, she's going to just take out her hollow sword and try to slash through you, Eunice. So let's see. No. Other than create a clone and create a fucking Kaizo block, this Insosu's not having a good day.
Yeah.
Speaking of an Insosu clone, it's gonna try to snipe Duskinov.
Understandable.
Let's see. You take 1 damage.
No. Down to 1.
At least you can get
Alright,
slightly further.
set up my- Yeah.
Let's see.
It's okay.
Oh man, that put her off of John 117 amount of Moonlight. Anyway, it's gonna take a move action. And then that's Insosu's turn since she took her movement to get out of the car. Eunice.
It's fine. It's not like I'm gonna get like a decent roll.
I don't know, what role do you think you're gonna get, Gwen?
No, because that's not an efficient use of it. But I am going to unstoppable force her again,
Alright.
and I'm gonna again EI unstoppable force.
Yep.
12.
Alright, roll your damage. Quinn is dead. Okay.
There
Oh,
we go.
Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, she's going to try to use Kaizo block. Thankfully, it's a 0 cost currently. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I see. You forgot to turn on talk to myself again. Gotcha. Alright. Here's Kaizo block roll 1. Here's Kaizo block roll 2. Alright, it's a
Wow.
12.
It's a 12?
But does it get to exist? I'm gonna unroll.
I forget. I know I mentioned what it would do with advantage, disadvantage. Do you remember what I said before? I don't remember.
You didn't. I don't think you said anything for unroll. I think you just said for guessing rolls.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright. In which case, considering this is a 1 cost anytime and it's from base, and I said the way it would work with the guessing thing is that it would be able to count either or. I would say it would erase one of them, which means that she has to roll disadvantage again, is how I would say. Because making it just completely nullify advantage or disadvantage at base is a bit busted.
Well enough.
Alright, and it did make it worse. Which means that... Alright, I assume you would just have it be reduced in effectiveness as the option you would like to have chosen, correct?
Yeah. I'd still
Sure.
like to get as much damage onto it as I can.
I know. That's what I figured. And considering it was an 8 from a thing of disadvantage, I'll say that you managed to get off 10 damage.
Neat.
She is almost unconscious now. Thank God she didn't have to pay the cost for that ability.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm debating doing something stupid.
Uh-huh. You're thinking
'cause
about putting on that...
I am debating putting on the band-aid, the blindfold, and being like, time to throw her at,
Dusky Nub, or... 'cause I assume...
Yeah. You know what? I
Dusky
think
Nub?
it would... I think it would be funny. I'm
Alright.
gonna put on the blindfold, and I'm going to try to use, I guess, the combined bonus and move action to try to pick up ensue and basically drag her through the windshield and then yeet her this way.
Alright, just give me a
Sorry.
general roll.
Yeet her, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You try to drag her through the windshield, but being blind and trying to go through a car is a bit of a difficult task, you know?
Well, I wasn't trying to go through the car, but
you were-
fair enough.
Okay, so you mean, you mean the windshield, not
Like,
the fucking...
like across
door.
the windshield, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you know. You try to drag her through the windshield, her jacket gets caught, and you're like,
This is fine.
You just kind of give up.
I
assume-
give up.
I assume that's your turn then?
Yes, that's my turn.
She's just like, oh god, fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus. Rahime's turn. Let's see. Yeah. She's just gonna call down lightning on you, Ren.
I was hoping you wouldn't pick me.
You're gonna take 2 damage.
I'll take it.
Just 4 starlights. And then she's just gonna. She was at 3.
Oh,
She
okay.
gained 1.
I was like, what?
She gained 3 because she beat you up.
Yeah.
2 damage 3 times last turn. She's gonna move over here. It's gonna be her turn. Run.
Alright. Well, Renclone's gonna pay upkeep.
And their momentum is currently this direction.
Yeah. They still know of some people around. I'm pretty sure Rahime was over here, so they're gonna go this, and then just a fucking immediate, like, 90 degrees this way.
Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what you're going for?
Yes.
Alright.
And then Shot of Alexandria. Clone Ren not having a good time.
Alright, let's see. I forget. What's the damage effect from the ability again?
I believe it's just like a plus 2.
Yeah, no, +2 damage and will either knock the target prone or knock back 2 spaces.
Yeah.
I'll say on a 6, you can get 3 damage, and do you want knockback or prone?
Prone.
Alright, yep, you do 3 damage and knock them prone.
Alright. Then Ren Prime. She's gonna pull out a small vial and stab herself in the side.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Secret Stash from Dr. Epithet. Paying 2 stamina. This is gonna heal me for 4 to 6 and give me advantage on my next giving me advantage on a roll of my choice until the end of my to use before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
You needed to roll that one, Ren. You get really good up until this
How
point.
much does that cost?
That's a 2 cost because I already paid it as well.
Alright.
Well, Ren, this doesn't look good for you because Sight is a thing.
Someone kind of waves.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go over here, hanging out next to this big tree to use as a lightning rod.
Alright.
Maybe not. Maybe not underneath it. Because if it gets struck, then that's bad. But maybe. And then, because I can't help myself, literally cannot help myself, I'm gonna spend 1 stamina to use, Collector's Piece on Raihime to get Daughter Saturn.
Okay. Give me a roll. And so this would just get the base Daughter Saturn is how it would work, right? Because it's not affecting the thing?
Yes. Because she doesn't have the box to go with it.
Alright. Now, what proficiency would you get?
I think it would be mainline, so not Ryan, not book.
Okay. In which case... let me double check. 17.
Alright. But I would get your current weapon.
You would not. Because that would be a puzzle box thing, remember?
Ah, true, you're right.
So you would get no basic weapon.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Sometimes you don't get a weapon. Alright. Could you remind me what her prof is again? 17?
Yes.
Alright. So, she's not usable in this, but that's fine. Okay,
Alright.
that's my turn.
Solomon's turn. I'm just gonna casually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then he's going to then, let's see. Yeah, he's going to spend 3 stamina on penumbral molding to increase basically the flexibility of a sword to turn it like into a whip, you know?
Yeah, I getcha.
Yep. In which case, he's then going to make an attack. Fucking Renji Kabara looking ass.
Now, I know what you're thinking, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna say you take 1 damage as the tip manages to barely boop your nose.
Alright.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It's bleeding now. Smells like iron. That's his turn. Duskina.
Fine, lad.
Right. So, as I was going through macros, I realized, right. This is future reference, obviously. Now, I realized this is a thing.
Are you still on talk to myself, buddy?
Look. Shut.
Alright. Yeah.
But 1 resistance against epithets.
I would consider the damage from Ensue's attacks, like, they're from an epithet, but they're not an epithet effect, it's just raw damage.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I think if he
No,
was
I get
attacked
that,
by
just-
Raihime, then it would count.
Yeah, no, if it was Raihime, then yeah, but yeah.
Alright. So... Good lord. What is Duskina going to do? Alright. Okay. I think Duskina's going to whip out an old classic. And run up here. I think that was that. 1 more. And then, yeah, whip out their actual, like, their own weapon that they brought from their own world, and choo choo. So that's
So that's a projectile, right?
Yep, 2 projectiles.
Alright, let me just go into the... So I'll roll a D100 twice, 1 through 25 on each of them. They both miss. First is first, second is second. So the second one misses, the first one will hit, so she takes 2 damage.
Oh wow. It's a shame.
Oh, right, no, yeah, the Door Saturn is a parabox thing. I'm sorry about that, Petty. So you get Rahime's proficiency value.
Yeah, no, well, to be fair, I just wouldn't have used it because I forgot about that.
Alright, that's fair. You can roll that back then.
Yeah. It's only a 1 cost, so, you know.
Ren looks at Raihime, starts to take notes. The notes unwrite themselves. Ren, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And now, the fucking chakram has 3 range. I don't have a lot of action economy. I'll be honest. Okay, you know what? No. Just kind of looks at Raihime and then stops for a moment. Hey, do you want to hear a riddle? If you can answer it.
Oh yeah,
Nothing will
I
happen.
love puzzles.
Excellent. Okay. You know what? Let me just grab a riddle real quick.
Riddle quick.
Really. Excellent. So. Alright. God. That's too easy. Alright, there we go. You're probably gonna get this one, but riddle me this. I am the beginning of the end of time and space that surrounds everything and every place. What am I?
Alright, so it's I am the beginning of time. The beginning of the end of time and space. That surrounds every place. I'm pretty sure it's the letter E, right?
Anyway, so nothing happened.
Yeah, no, like she just for a little half moment, she changes artifact forms and a book comes out. I know something about E because there's like this weird guy that made these books. Anyway, puts the book back in the box.
I'll think of a harder one next time.
Okay, sounds good.
God, it is very funny that it's E.
Don't hit me, please. You wouldn't hit a little guy. Alright. By the way, if anyone wants to lend me a hand.
Well, y'all can determine if that's happening or not. And so it's his
just
turn.
whatever you feel like it.
The Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is the Clone Wars up here.
No, that was a Phantom Menace.
Alright, so is this run going to be cut in half, or is she going to survive? The question falls to you, Penny.
Well, let's put it this way. Can she? She can't use abilities.
No.
She has all my powers. But I also made it so she can't use them.
You sure did.
Yeah.
I
know it wasn't worth the stamina cost, but it was cool.
So she just kind of was like, okay, actually, maybe I shouldn't. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I let go of her after last round, Ballast.
Oh no! If you had intended to still be holding on to her,
Yeah, I
you can.
decided to still be holding her. Yeah.
All right. That changes what she's gonna do here then. Oh. Yeah, she's gonna fucking slice through your arm, but not like try to cut it off. She's using her electricity effect talent to basically like paralyze your hand so that she can start running away. As well as doing a bit of damage. Also, you take 2 damage since her main intent is to get you to muscle spasm to get out. Let go of your grip.
So out of curiosity, just given the flavoring of Unreal Engine and how electricity and unis go, could I take more damage to hold on?
If you wanted to, Quinn. Would you want to?
Yep.
Alright, I'll say you take a total of 6 damage, as you just take the full brunt of the attack. But maintain your solid iron grip.
That 15 max stamina is really coming in helpful.
Yeah.
Yes, she's now at 0. In which case, give me a contested roll against ensue. She uses her move action to try and fucking get the fuck out of dodge.
With what? A 20? Oh, we escalate. This is
We
fine.
escalate. Considering it's from the same roll, if I roll a 20, I'll say it will count for you.
You just,
No, I
nope,
got
you
another
just rolled
15.
another 15. 3 15s. I should have just said 15.
In which case, considering it was an escalated roll she won, I'll say she gets half movement. Eunice, you're currently blind.
Yeah, but she pulled away from me. It's not like I won't know where she went.
You just gotta
It's
get
only
over the
gonna be a
car and the
problem if-
sofa.
Yeah. I've got enough movement to feel my way around awkwardly.
Now, before you continue moving, Quinn, to see if you can feel around awkwardly, Ensue's gonna put a Kaizo block in front of you to fucking trip you the fuck up, to be like, that's not supposed to be here, right? Alright. Yeah, no, you just fucking bonk. What's your movement path specifically?
My movement pattern is going to be here, 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 here.
Yeah, no, you move here and you try to step into this one and you just like, you hit into a solid surface. Let's see how much money she fucking scrambles off the ground. Yeah, she gets 11 coins. You just hit a solid surface. And you're like, okay, what?
Well, it's like, I guess that part of the couch got elevated by having a car hit into it. So I'm gonna go down this way.
Alright, yeah, sure.
And then just feel around again.
Alright. Yeah, you can eventually fucking bump into her.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna attack her.
Alright. No, that does 6, right? Let's see your DA in case it matters. No. You deal 6 to her. She's unconscious. So it's 20% is how it works, right?
Yes, 20%.
Alright, give me seconds.
It will be
And I
rounded
get-
up as well.
3 from the damage, and it was...
So everybody gets 8.
Sick.
At least on your team gets 8, I would say.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't count for the enemy team.
Alright, is that your turn, Eunice?
25. Well, no, you see, I still have 2 actions.
You
to
still have a
use-
movement and a main action
Yes,
specifically. you mean?
that I have to... That if I use, I have to use in a hostile fashion to
It's
the
not an
party.
if. You have to either take off the blindfold or you must use them. I think is
Oh,
how
I
it's
must use
intended.
them.
Hey,
That's fine. I'm
blindfold.
blind, and I don't know where anyone in the party is.
Hey, blindfold.
Unless...
Well, now you know where someone in the party is.
Yeah, no, it's
oh,
fine.
yeah, I...
Listen, just go 30 feet to the right and, 10 feet up, or roughly, 35 feet northeast.
Is that where the stinky shadow man is?
Yeah, something like that.
Great.
They're kind of
Stinky.
at like a almost 45-degree angle-ish, maybe a 35-degree angle from, eastward.
Well, see,
above.
if we have the triangle, we can solve for the hypo.
Also, I would actually have
Nah.
slight lifesteal off of that. I'm just trying to figure out how much it is, because it's buried in text. So I did 6
Yes.
over 4, but just become 1. So 1d1, so I heal 1.
All right. So you're going for Ren because it has to be against an ally, right?
Well, you see, Ren's told me that Enev is right here, and
Ah! All right. Yeah, sure. So which of her directions are you following? The 45-degree or to the right?
Well, she said like, north a little bit and to this way a little bit. So I'm just gonna try to throw like roughly this way and see how it goes.
All right. So you're just throwing her in his direction.
Actually, no, I can do better. I'm gonna pick up Inosu's body and try to use it as a bat and just run that way.
All right. So give me a roll to see if you fucking run into the goddamn edge of the fucking bar table.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yes,
It's
you
not
run into
fun.
the edge of the bar table. You fucking hit the shit out of your hip, and you're like, ah, fuck.
Could I try to use the main action to commit to throwing as I hit it?
Yeah. Let me finish my narration.
Fair enough.
You turn to Rain like, why the fuck didn't you warn me? As you take 3, and
I float.
you can attempt to try and go for still throwing at quote unquote Enev, but your angle will be a bit off considering the swivel of what
Actually,
the fuck, bro?
Ballast, could I try to unroll that 4?
No. You wouldn't know that you're doing it. You're blind.
Fair enough. Oh wait, no, it was -3 from it.
You do technically get... No, it's the table that would get points. It doesn't matter. It's not alive. So are you still throwing at Enev, quote unquote, or Ren?
Yes, I'm still throwing at Enev. I'll get
Alright.
to the other copy person afterwards.
Alright. Considering the minus and all of that, you just throw it in Sosu at a door, you're just gonna take another 4 damage.
No, that's 2
Cool,
more
I
frag.
get 2 starlights.
Yeah. Raihime's turn.
And technically heal a minimum 1.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, I realized I forgot about this in both that and my previous attack that took Insosu out, but I do have increased physical damage as well.
I'm gonna say the attack that took her out would not have. I'll say that'll do an extra 1 on the one you just said, though.
Cool. It doesn't actually change anything, but it's still funny.
Yeah, yeah. So, Raihime. She's just gonna go up and bap the boy.
You don't want to hear more riddles?
I mean, you could still tell me riddles after you get fucking bonked for 9. It's minus DR, so 7. See, you're still up.
Hold on. Let me just see. I'm just making sure there's nothing I can do. I didn't think so. No. Is there any times I could take... Wait, did anyone use an any times last turn? This Kaiser block. Ugh. Damn, yeah, nice taking that. So 7?
7 after DR, yeah.
Yeah, alright. So... Alright.
And then she is going to then spend... let's go with 4 to create clones. And they are going to hold an action to fucking slap you if you try to attack her. Let's see. 1, 2.
You know, if this was my real buddy, that would begin to erase me. That's not very nice.
Why are you that like? What? What is wrong with your body? Like that's fucked up. Like, what does God hate you or something? Like what?
I come from a cursed world,
Damn.
brought to ruin. Everything falls to dust.
That's edgy as hell. Ren.
Dusty is my character.
Shut the fuck.
Real quick, because I don't know how Insosu works, and this will be useful for me later. Insosu clones stay up or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because they have, because of the way the emulation works, is that they still have her consciousness.
Yeah.
So it's not like they stop existing without commands, because they're they can be fully autonomous
Yep.
creatures.
Makes sense. Just wanted to make sure. It's more useful for me than it is for. Alright. Well. I'm gonna stab myself in the side again. Alright, this didn't work the last time.
What are you doing?
Stabbing myself in the side with my heel.
Right. Yeah.
To heal for
Okay.
4
So
to
how does
6.
this work?
It is just heal for 4 to 6 because I'm not spending any fucking.
And it is a 2 cost.
It is a 1 cost because I'm not doing any of the extra shit.
All right. So you gain a total of, I would say it would be 5 times 2. So you can gain 9 from where you can gain 9 from where you were, 10 from where you are
10
now.
from where I am now. All right. Cool.
And you will get your crit thing.
Nice.
Yep.
And that does currently prof because that's from a profile.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right. And what type of action economy is that?
That's the main action.
All right. Is that your turn?
Okay. I'm feeling a lot better now. Well.
Also, because of
Can I have one of those?
how Zelina's things work, is it once they would hit 0 or once they are out of combat specifically / downed?
For what?
Because Eunice is past a negative, so I want to confirm.
Oh. It would be downed because the idea is that they have been defeated.
Alright,
It's
that's
like
what I
video
figured, I just
games,
wanted
you know, combat's over, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I just want to confirm.
Alright. That was a main action.
God, feeding Eunice that berry is losing me this combat.
I was wondering what you were gonna do with it. I didn't want to give it to you, tell you what it did immediately. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I like fucking around.
Yeah. It's fun. Well, I think she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just hover above the bar.
Alright. Solomon's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to fucking slash at you with his sword whip.
Let's see, we meet again.
And because he can exchange stats for effect, I'm going to reduce the range to try and inflict bleed. Alright. So I'll be doing 6 to you, and you'll be gaining 2 bleed.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is important. Roche just gave me an upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Which, I'm gonna use.
It's a pure information, because
It's one of her base kit ones.
Alright.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
No.
Give me a second. Alright, so as you start to change, Solomon just kind of raises an eyebrow. I'm afraid such tricks won't work on me, and he's going to use armament to fucking hockey to ignore your Logia touch.
Now, hold on.
Which will succeed.
Okay, but I'm gonna use Delphi's anytime to just move him away.
Tricks like that are annoying.
Yeah, I
I've
bet.
guessed a roll already this round, right?
Yeah, I believe you tried to guess the Ensue versus you grappling hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Let me just go.
Wait, that was on Ensosu's turn though, right? So you...
Oh yeah, no, yeah, right. So no, you have not yet.
Cool, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, sorry, that's in the 1 cost.
Considering this also increases its damage, I'm going to say you take a total of 8 damage.
Just healed. Oh god. Okay.
And then the two bleed.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted.
Let me just increase his moonlights.
Let me just input this ability into my sheet, then I'll do that.
Yep. I've fought more people with even more annoying tricks than that. Would not be subdued by such a simple one. Daskina, it's your turn.
Fair enough, but...
Oh Jesus, what the fuck are you mapping out?
So Rahidwe creates all these clothes. Duskina looks around. It seems like you've got me surrounded.
No,
how
but
about
technically speaking, there's still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like a bunch of diagonal airy ones that you could go. It's not technically surrounded yet. We've got you blocked off in a direction though.
I've heard it's one of those things called a figure of speech.
I mean, I don't know. Some people are pretty literal with these sorts of things.
Literal. Speaking of literal, here's a riddle.
That's not literal. That's riddle.
I don't think it's that at all. Alright, riddle me this. Which word has... riddle me this. Which word has 3 consecutive double letters?
Which word has 3 consecutive double letters? Well, give me a roll first.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Alright. I'll say that'll decrease it to like a 7 and 2. But
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Which word has 3 consecutive double letters? What kind of a fucking riddle is that?
It's a hard one.
Would you like knowledge?
Knowledge.
Ren over here like, ooh, I know.
Gives her a look like... Well, just gives her a look. You can't tell if it's
okay,
intimidation.
She doesn't say that.
Double letters.
TikTok.
Alright. The problem with playing characters sometimes is that they would have information that you don't. Rahime is very much a puzzles person. So I'm going to give her a roll, and on an 18 plus, she will already know the riddle that I do not currently know.
No, that's not fair. Yes.
It's a 7. You're fine. I don't know what's the riddle.
The power kicks up before she can look it up to remind herself. So the answer is bookkeeper. Double O, double K, double E.
Okay, so it's not a riddle. It's literally just guess the word.
Shut up, it's a riddle.
That's not a riddle.
Shut up, it's a riddle.
Alright, roll the curses.
Alright. Oh god. Oh, it's the curse of questionable reality.
It was 2. Normal person and reality. Okay, yeah. Randomly each turn, something happens that makes you question reality. Oh, it's fine. She's not conscious, so she can't question reality. Anyway, the Rahime clones are going to fucking destroy you now.
No, but that wasn't an attack. That was a question.
Fucky shit, I believe, was the trigger.
If you tried to do something that would damage her was the trigger, and the brutal fucking dealt psychic damage to her. In which case, let me just...
I counter with a basic attack?
What was that?
I don't
Oh yeah, no, you can try to counter their held action, sure. Especially considering
Yo,
2 of them rolled
3 double digits. 3.
So...
What roll 20 has 3 double rolls in a row?
So... as Rahime goes, bookkeep. Just kind of whips something out of their cloak and it extends. And a single action. You remember that space I was marking out?
Yeah, no, as an aside, they get to take a movement as well. So yeah, no, sure, you can stop them from taking their actions. You're still going to be taking 8 damage as they run through you.
But do I damage them? Yeah, alright.
They don't have HP, but you can deal another 5 damage to Raihime.
I mean, the intent here is to stop them from killing me, but...
The thing is that because they're made of lightning, it's kinda hard, buddy.
My axe is made of bone. It would sort of diffuse upon contact, and he's making a
The
spinning
thing
action.
is, they are going through you. They're already diffusing out at the end of the action, is the way that this effect works.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, I heal 1, and then, fucking disintegrates. So...
Everybody gets 6 from beating Raihime.
And then your team gets something for beating.
How much does Enev have, Max?
Max HP? Hold on. They have 27.
So it's about the same.
Alright, roll 20.
Pretty sure it's
But
6.
I have a random Zelina hypothetical to pose.
Yeah, 6.
What?
What's the question?
So it's when they're down / out of the fight, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If someone gets down, then brought up, then down, then brought up, then down, then
No.
brought up.
No.
I think it only worked that way with the last thing, considering they were literally dead and then brought back up, more or less. Particularly because of it was just damage was being dealt to them as opposed to them being downed and out. The thing. You only get 1 downed bonus.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Speaking of downed bonus, it's Insosu's turn now. Insosu clone's turn, I mean, specifically, because Insosu's unconscious.
And Sosu clone's turn to roll a 20.
We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is Enev still on the turn order for everyone else?
No.
Or is it just me?
That's just you.
They're just a
It's-
blank
I just see a
4.
void.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna most likely miss, considering out of range and a bookshelf in the way, but they might get a 19, not a 20. Who knows?
Oh, they actually got a 4.
That's a 4, not a 19 or a 20. As it just fucking bips into the bookshelf. Eunice.
Okay, Enev's dead now. Okay, they've removed from turn order.
So I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, while I don't have sight, my other senses are enhanced, and I imagine between Solomon and Ren, Solomon is probably stinkier.
Solomon is a very well-kept gentleman. I don't know what you're trying to imply at all.
He's been moving fast, he's been working upwards, but between the two of them, I'm sure he smells like cologne or something.
Yeah, he would be smelling of cologne. He wouldn't be sweaty.
Well enough.
No, they were Epithet.
They were very much
I-
Epithet.
A mix of Epithet and he. technically.
Also, Eunice has started pretty much every fight in this room, so I feel like she's at least reasonably familiar with its features.
You would still be unconscious, Gecko. It's because of the amount of damage you were taking. Yep.
So given that, Eunice is gonna be like, I'm probably by the bar.
Considering
And
you got your fucking hip rammed into it, you can very much easily assume
Yeah.
that, yes.
So she's just gonna make her way over to here and she's gonna attack Solomon.
Okay.
No.
That's not good.
She's gonna whiff and be like, wait, I need to make sure. That's why I missed that attack. Hey, other person. I'm right next to Enev, right?
No, I'm Solomon. What?
She was about to open her mouth when Solomon answered. She closes it.
I've never met you before.
So that means my other teammate was lying to me, which deserves punishment on their part.
I mean, I assumed that you were talking about... I have shadow manipulation. I thought you were talking about me.
Wait, maybe you... Either way, Ren. The last place I saw Ren was over here relative to where I was.
If you're talking to your, as you fucking.
So
Like,
I'm just gonna
he looks to- he looks-
baseball bat him.
All right. So the thing with Solomon's is one of his passive upgrades is that he can choose to have one of his effects just continuously active as long as he pays an upkeep. So he kept his anytime active. So he is currently fucking tensed the fuck up as fucking steel. In which case, I wouldn't say you would be able to EI baseball batting because that's not how EI works, Quinn.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm basically trying to EI in an arc that would be swinging that way.
You can't. EI is cutting. You cannot fucking force someone in a direction with cutting.
Listen,
Maybe Eunice doesn't know that.
I just learned how to EI yesterday.
Alright. I'll say that you can do some damage and move him one space.
And I do have enhanced physical damage by +2 if that matters.
It will not, because as I said, he's fucking hard as steel body right now, effectively. In which case, I'm going to say he takes a total of 7. As you fucking try to fucking push him with a sword's edge, and he's just like, "You are disgusting me with everything you're currently doing." Is that your turn, Eunice?
Yes, that is my turn.
Rahime's unconscious. Ren, it's your turn.
Alright, so if I move or act, I'll take 2, right?
Yes.
So, I either heal or I Hail Mary.
You could also pass.
That is true, I could pass. But I'd still die.
I mean, you wouldn't take the bleed damage.
No, but Solomon would attack me, and then if I tried to anytime, I'd take 2.
Solomon has a fucking annoyance that he's dealing with right now, considering she's disrespected swordplay and himself.
That's fair. Alright. I'm looking at my stuff. I will pass.
Alright, in which case your bleed becomes 1. Solomon's turn. He just fucking looks at his sword, shakes it a bit, it becomes its normal shape again. There. And then he's just going to fucking cut at you, Eunice. And as he looks at it, he's like, "Oh, you're the Revenant, or some other type of undead, I see. Interesting." But yeah,
He's
no,
gonna cut at me with what, a 17?
Let's see. A 7.
One of the digits.
10 off.
He is paying the upkeep to keep his anytime effect active. So, this is going to be doing, considering it is increased damage, I'm going to say it's going to be doing 5 to you, Eunice. And then he is then going to go, and considering you are literally wearing a blindfold, he is going to, with how his fleet foot maneuver of its dexterity and high speed, he's going to literally just like fucking ridiculously quietly just try to maneuver around you. So I'm going to make a roll to make sure that you don't hear him as he just fucking balefully watches you and walks around. Also, you can make a counter roll.
Joke's on you, I was tracking your scent.
That D20 really wanted to either go for 1 or make us escalate.
Yeah,
but then
yeah,
like,
I
never
was
mind.
looking at it.
Yeah, it took its sweet time.
Alright, and Sosu's turn. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5. Let's go. This time you're in range. No. It fucking shoots the regular ensue.
Does that clone get moonlights for shooting regular and Sosu?
No. Eunice. The clones don't get moonlights because those would go to normal in Sosu, but this wasn't in Sosu doing damage consciously, so I would say no, it does not transfer.
So I have a question about the whole bloodlust thing. Cause Eunice doesn't cause would she have to, I guess, run this way when she has to target Ren? Cause that's where she thinks Ren is.
Yes.
Well, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, you're trying to get away from me, but I need to kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna try to, like, grab him and, like, suplex throw him this way.
Alright, give me a roll. Well, first, before you give me a roll for that, give me a roll as you fucking jumping at him to see if you accidentally bump into
Yeah,
Ren
I
or
saw
not.
you move into that exact space, and I was like, I know this is gonna happen.
Alright. Ren, give me an opposed roll as you fucking try to maneuver out of the way so she doesn't figure out where you are.
I'm running hopeless.
Ren tries to, like, flatten herself against the wall.
Alright, Ren. You'll take one bleed and will go away, but you manage to
Yeah,
squish
I knew you were
yourself
gonna make
against
me
the
take
wall.
the one bleed.
Listen, Quinn's the one that pushed herself in this situation. I don't know what you want from me. It's better than you getting mauled to death. Alright, now you can give me a roll to try and throw Solomon.
This is fine.
Really wanted to get that one on you again.
Same thing, it keeps happening.
Alright, Solomon is going to just grab onto the desk and use his self-armament to just fucking tense his muscles even further to where it's like, you grab him, but he is not moving a goddamn inch. I'll say, where were you trying to throw him?
I was trying to, like, yeet him this way.
Alright. You throw him, he just kind of like lands on the dirt as opposed to in the dirt. Basically, he is stronger than the dirt he was thrown into.
Yeah. And now I have my non-being a sociopath actions.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna follow the cologne,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna attack him, and hope for an energy attack so his hardness won't matter.
Let's see.
It is
Necrosis.
necrotic.
That is not good for you, I'm afraid, because he himself is immune to weird fuckery of his soul, shadow, and body, and is also technically undead. So it's just kind of like, huh, that's not supposed to be how that works. You just kind of like, I fucking hate necrosis.
Please tell me it doesn't
No
heal him.
damage.
No damage, I'm afraid.
Okay. It didn't heal him though, right?
No, that's not how that would work. It's
Okay.
just that it's just like a null result.
That's unfortunate.
Right, he is unconscious. Ren, it's your turn.
Wow, I've got one stamina. Well,
He is at the edge of consciousness, I will confirm to you, though. So if you actually get a solid hit in, he will go down.
okay.
And then the Insosu clone.
Yeah,
will
I was
murder
gonna ask, do
both
we need to
of
deal
us.
with the Insosu clone?
Yes.
Alright, I needed to make sure. Do I think Insosu clone or Solomon is a bigger threat?
I will say, the Insosu clone is further away from Eunice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and they're in range if I basic attack from, here. Because you're not gonna take the blindfold off, are you?
No, Quinn loves the blindfold too much to not commit to the bit.
Alright, well, it's important to note that, I am floating, so there's
Yeah.
no sound. 4, no, it's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. Now, I am silent. Unfortunately,
A cannon,
a
isn't
cannon isn't. And this cannon is very loud.
Alright, they're gonna try to Kaizo block the cannon. Alright. I assume you're still just gonna try to push forward?
Yeah, just
You could go for a redirection and theoretically kill the ensue on the battlefield.
Yeah, I could. Hold on, let me check assorted armors real quick.
The fact that you just get that weapon and can keep using it is so fuck. God, Rin is so good.
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted it. No, because I don't have the telekinetic control anymore. It was just for that first instance of using it, I think.
Yeah.
So it's just a sword going at high velocity, trying to pierce through.
All right, so you're wanting to go for try to go through.
Yeah, because again, I think a straight line's just gonna be better than trying to fuck around.
I'm saying this because she's putting it literally in the cannon itself, as opposed to like in front of her.
Oh, well, okay, that's fair.
Because it's within 4 spaces, so clogging up the attack methodology is how she usually goes for if she can.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because it's from the coat. Yeah, in that case, I'll just try and fuck around and see if I can get the cannon to appear from a different point in my coat and fire it that way instead.
That's not how that
Okay,
works.
that's fair. I'll go with the one that doesn't force through and go with the other way.
So you're going to redirect and I assume attack ensue then? Because the way this works is that you can either try to force past the block or basically bounce off the block into a different direction.
I see. I understand. Yeah, I'll do that, because in theory, if ensue dies, the clone might die.
Alright, and how much does this do?
This was 8, I believe.
8. God. I think it really should just be the average as opposed to point allocation, because that's so fucking insane. Alright. Yeah, no, you managed to fucking murk her, and that dissipates the clone. I say give me a luck roll to see if that counts as taking them out, or because they just are removed from existence, if that is just, like, reality as opposed to you.
I don't...
You will gain, you dealt 5 damage to kill her for the sake of, so you get another 3 points.
Yeah. I think I got it.
Alright. Then, yeah, no, you did 3 damage to her, so you would get another 2 points.
That's not...
And then everybody... Yeah, no, it would not. /R... how much is 20% of 8? I think that would be 2. Yeah, okay.
2,
so everybody gets 2. You get total of 4.
I get total 6, right?
Oh, yeah, 6 because of the ensue kill as well. Yeah. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah. She feels bad about having to do that, but also it was the best option.
You sure did. For the sake of graphic kill, you basically, it bounces off the fucking Kaizo block and you fucking stab her in the throat.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, really it was the ensue clone's fault.
Rin chose to just have it bounce off. She could have also just canceled the action.
Yeah.
Any case.
Wouldn't win that way.
Speaking of stabbing in the throat. This isn't going to be enhanced anymore because he can't pay the upkeep.
That's... Oops.
But that will be doing 6 damage to your throat, Eunice.
Oh no, not my throat. I need that.
And then he's going to, again, make a roll. As you say, you're like, oh, yeah, I was tracking your clone. He's like, alright, fine then. He fucking takes off his jacket and undoes his shirt. Now he's going to try and stealth.
He's shirtless?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's kind of ripped. Alright, give me another roll with disadvantage since your actual methodology that you mentioned you were using is now being countered.
Alright.
Yeah, no, you're very, very confident he has not moved a goddamn inch. Eunice.
Well, fortunately, my plan was to try to grab him by the throat. So...
How is that fortunate?
Because that means I'm not going to be cutting at nothing. It means I'm going to be reaching and being like, where is he?
I see. I mean, to be fair, you try to grab him, at least is what your thought process is. He could also be like, no, and moving out of the way, so it's a bit of a weird situation. You are currently blind.
It's fine.
The whole situation would be
guess in-
solved if you just took off the blindfold.
In that case, I'm going to be like, well, perhaps he crumbled to dust after my last attack. So all that's left is to try to find an ally to murder.
Uh-huh.
So can I use a movement action, my hostile movement action, to try to sense anyone?
Sure.
I guess
Give
to
me a
hear
roll.
and or smell something to indicate the presence of a person.
Alright, Penny, let's roll off you and me to see which of us does not conceal our presence as much. Lower roll is the one that Eunice picks up. Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, you vaguely know that someone is over in this direction. Vaguely.
Alright. And then I'll use my hostile action for another move over here, like running around, like trying to vaguely feel for a body.
Alright, yeah, give me an opposed roll against him, because he is actually going to just fucking move around to stop you from grabbing him. With your flailing. I'm gonna give him advantage, because you're literally blind. Alright, yeah, no.
So as I get to here and find it,
You do. I would say you would hear the
I'm not-
fucking stirring of the tree that he's fucking moving around with, though. So you're confident that you're trying to grab someone, but they just don't want to be grabbed.
alright. Now that I'm this close, would I be able to tell who it is at least?
No.
Alright. She's like, you know what? People seem to like to hit the blind person. So, I'm gonna
What are
ready
you
an
talking
action.
about? You're the one that wanted to be the blind person.
Yes, I know. And I've been hit for it. The logic connects.
That's not really how that works. Alright, what are
yes.
you holding an action for?
Oh, I'm holding an action to try to grab whatever attacks me next,
Alright, run.
and basically lock it to me. It's like the equivalent of holding a. I don't know if I can hold like a full round for that, but I do have functionally.
You
a
would
full
have
round
to
now.
hold a main action, you wouldn't be able to do that.
I would just hold a main then.
So what are you gonna do, Ren? Yep.
Your silence is gonna get you really far when you fire the cannon.
Oh, I see. Moves in range of being a melee, or what do you mean? Oh yeah, okay, he's one out of range, I see. I get you, gotcha. Alright, is that your turn? Alright. Someone's really annoyed with this blindfold bullshit you're doing, so you're just gonna cut at the blindfold itself. Alright. You would not be able to oppose this because it's already cutting through the blindfold before you would be able to feel anything. So Eunice, you can see again.
Would I still try to catch his wrist afterwards since I can see he's there?
You can attempt. However, he's already finished his swinging motion.
Yeah, but he's right next to me. It wouldn't like intercept or anything, but it would just like grab him.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, considering his experience, as well as you're like a step behind, because you were more prepared to actually be attacked than to gain your sight back, he
Yep, fair
manages
enough.
to step away. And then, with his move action, You can make your attack roll because he's just like, all right, now that I have an opponent that actually can fucking take this seriously, he's then going to move to you. So you can try to see if you can finish him off, Ren. You finish him off. How uncanny. Let's see.
Oh god, that I would have.
Alright.
Oh well.
So everybody gains 6, and Ren, you gain, because you dealt your full 8, which means you would gain 4. Come on, Roll20. Turn off the music. Come on, Roll20. Stop
She looks
freezing.
at Ren. She's like, "Oh, neat. He was still up. I thought I threw him into you."
We just... There we go. Songs for every session. HP theme. Let's see... And then we double check the bounty doc. Yeah, no, it's 323. There we go. Gecko?
Yes.
Combat time. Rewards.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get our logs back in. That didn't go very well for me.
Let's see.
On the one hand, I'm pretty sure if I took proficiency, I'll get an upgrade.
On the other hand, I'll slaughter you.
On the other hand, I think it'd be kind of funny if I took comp with Raihime.
Oh no. What the fuck is...
I'm taking 3 comp with Raihime.
Alright.
He gave me a grape. I
Uh,
appreciate that.
Here.
Also, technically speaking, once I went evil mode, Raihime beat up my primary target, Enev.
Yarosh?
Another thing. 7.
Alright.
Oh.
It's you know, you could call it a real page turner.
No, you couldn't. Die. What the fuck? Central pendulum. That's not how pendulum summoning works.
I'm built different.
Cannot use his lies of powers of and must have a proficiency between. What? Who fucking no? Have or gain. Read within 5 of the central interval that interacts with the profile. Alright, so it's just one that if they manage to make a log mid-combat, it has a bonus if it's close to it, is all it does?
Effectively, because her thing is she can interact with the things, between her left and right pendulums, I'm pretty sure. If she has something that is close to the central pendulum, she can use it with a roll bonus of varying, amounts.
Hmm.
Which I hope is pretty neat, but, you know.
Yet
I don't-
another session has passed where I failed to guess that number correctly.
I don't know if a theoretically really strong roll modifier is exactly what this character with easy copying needed, but fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, you can each then choose the auxiliary reward of one of the characters getting an item based off of them.
Hmm.
I
Have
don't
we
believe
seen
I've
any-
writ- As I was about to finish saying, I don't believe I've written any of these, but I will write whichever ones you choose. Yeah, no,
Wait,
I haven't
I'm
written
pretty
any.
sure. Pretty sure I did, and then I just never got anything.
For Ensosu?
Yeah, a while back. I remember.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. There is a puzzle box thing for Rahime. It's not on the dock for some reason. Huh.
I think Eunice is gonna take Solomon because I already took comp with Raihime, and I think it would be funny for Solomon given how things went.
Alright, I'll make the no. Yeah, no. With Rahime, you get a puzzle box that you can try to solve and eventually get something from. I remember that now. I just didn't put it on my dock for some reason. Alright. And yeah, no. If you had chosen... I know Ensosu is on my dock as not having anything. If you chose her last time, you needed to remind me. And you did not. But I will write something for Ensosu that I will make sure you get this time, then.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure at some point, but whatever.
Yeah. And I guess.
And also, you know, Dusky Enough gets something at 11, which is at. So basically, if they use an ability and they say no,
Who keeps opening turn order?
it's probably just roll 20 fucking. Yeah, they have to pay cost.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
I think it's fine if it's against a new character, considering it'll be very little. But if it's against someone you've met before, oh boy.
No. If they're denied, as in like for.
Yeah, no, but like, because not necessarily that you're asking for something you've been asked for again, but like, because if assuming this other person has other things that you haven't asked for yet, but you've already asked them things before. Whoa.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
a lot of effect. Yeah.
In any case, it's fair
Feel
enough. If you enjoyed seeing my characters get the shit beat out of them, and their characters get the shit beat out of them, make sure to join Fine Dining, our Discord server. Ah, there it is. Anyway, say goodbye
Wow.
to chat.